Hi, it's Darren from ProBlogger here, and today I want to talk a little bit about using video on your blog. Over the years I've used video in a similar way to what I'm doing right now on ProBlogger particularly, and occasionally on Digital Photography School. And the response has just been so positive. In fact, I don't know why I don't do it more often, because the benefits have far outweighed the costs of producing video. Now, a lot of people think, video takes a lot of time, you need to know what you're doing, it can be very difficult to create, but these days with the computers that we have, the software that's available, creating video isn't really that difficult. And the benefits are many, and in this video I want to just talk about 3 or 4 benefits that I really have personally found from creating videos for my blogs, particularly this type of video. Really, for me, a lot of it comes down to the personal connection that you can build with your readers. I've lost count of the times at conferences particularly, but even online through emails, where I get emails and I have conversations with people who say, I feel like I know you, and that hasn't just been from them reading my content, it's from them actually seeing my face, hearing my voice, and being communicated to in perhaps a little bit more of a personal way. It's that relationship, that trust, that authenticity perhaps that comes in hearing someone and seeing their body language and seeing their expressions, hearing their accent and understanding that they're perhaps from the other side of the world to where you are, and to actually seeing where they live, to see that they're in an office with books behind them, or that they have kids, or that type of thing. I think that comes across in videos, and so it really has an impact upon people. I guess it can be very useful, particularly as in creating a first impression. What I found on ProBlogger particularly, because I have a video on the front page, quite often the first thing that people do on my blog is click the video. And even if they don't view it all the way through, the first impression that you can create through a video is significant, and if you use it well, that can be a good thing, but I guess if you use it badly, it can be a bad thing also. So it's that first impression, it's the relationships that it builds. The other thing that I've noticed is that it seems to engage with a different type of person to what writing and the written blog post engages with. And I noticed this the first time that I ever created a video on ProBlogger, is that it seemed to get comments from people that I'd never heard from before. And the feedback that I got was from people who'd been lurking, who'd kind of scanned content previously but hadn't really engaged with it. And I guess this comes down partly to personalities, but also learning styles. Some people learn better through hearing, through seeing, than from reading. And I think I'm one of those people. So whilst video does take longer to create and consume, it is more powerful for some types of people. So to provide video and text, and sometimes to have them together in the one post, is a very effective way to do it. And the last thing I'll say is that there's certain types of messages that you'll want to convey to your readers that just do better in a video. Particularly things that you want to illustrate physically, a little less so perhaps on ProBlogger, but if you were teaching people craft, or if you were teaching people gardening, that type of thing, obviously it lends itself more to video for people being able to visualize. But even on a blog like ProBlogger, to be able to use screen capture and to have that together with speaking to camera in this sort of way can be quite effective as well. And what I find is that having videos and text can lead to higher conversions. And I'm not just talking about conversions like sales, if you're selling something, but also more comments, different types of engagements with readers as well. Seems to just draw that out. I get a lot more emails about my videos than I do about my written posts. So it's converting people to want to further the conversations in some ways. So there's some of the benefits that I've noticed from creating videos on my blogs. Perhaps over the next day or two, I'll talk a little bit more about how I create those videos as well, how I speak to camera and deliver the videos, but also perhaps some of the technicalities as well. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I'd love to hear your experience of creating videos, the good and the bad, in the comments below this post.